A vampire film that doesn't suck? What a novel idea. Good evening, it's Adam here again with another quick instant movie review for you. So tonight I caught the brand new French-Canadian film called Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. That's really a title of a film. This is a 2023 Canadian French language vampire comedy film co-written and directed by Ariane Louise Cise. And it stars Sarah Bonaparte as Sasha, a teenage vampire who is dealing with some things. She befriends a bloke by the name of Paul, played by Felix Antoine Bernard, a young boy who has suicidal tendencies. The two basically form an alliance. Sasha, young vampire, she's about 65 years old. Her big problem is that she doesn't want to kill. She doesn't want to kill to feed. Her parents decide to cut her off and send her along with her cousin to try and, give her this power of the hunt. It doesn't work out so well because Sasha ends up meeting a boy by the name of Paul, and the two kind of form an unlikely friendship. Paul actually is suicidal. He has suicidal tendencies, and the two sort of form a bit of a pact that Paul will be Sasha's first feed, but she wants him to have his last rights or wishes. This film is exactly what you think it sounds like. It's kind of a little bit quirky. It's kind of a little bit goth. It's got its heart in the right place. It's not overly violent or scary or anything like that. It just kind of meanders along and does what it should do. It does do a very interesting little thing in the third act that it kind of sets itself up for potentially its own little cinematic universe, but in kind of a good way. I actually wouldn't mind seeing what happens after this film, to be honest, because it kind of sets itself up to be something that could be quite interesting. So yeah, everyone in this film is very good. Especially I think our two mains, it sounds a bit funny talking about a vampire film, doesn't it? Main actors, they're both very good, very charismatic, a lovely chemistry on screen. You kind of the whole time want them to kiss, but you know that doing that is not going to work out so well for Paul. Yeah, it's just a really lovely, fun little film. It is funny in its own little French-Canadian way. There's a few little funny moments. And it's not going to hurt you. It's kind of like it's kind of like a franchise version of that film called Warm Bodies, I think, that had Nicholas Hoult in it. It's kind of a nice vampire film that's kind of like, yeah, kind of goth. Doesn't move very fast. It's just 90 minutes. And it won't hurt you. So this was selected for the Toronto International Film Festival. It's kind of plonked right in the middle as being their crown jewel. I think it was great. So, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consensual Suicidal Person. Crazy title. I probably would say we get 7 out of 10. It was a good, fun film. I enjoyed it. Anyway, that's it from me from tonight. I'm going to go and bask in my own little coffin. Farewell, everyone. That's about as far back as I can go.